During the American Revolution, the Culper Spy Ring played a crucial role in providing intelligence to General George Washington, significantly contributing to the American victory over the British. The ring was formed in 1778 by Major Benjamin Tallmadge under Washington's orders and operated primarily in British-occupied New York City and Long Island. The Culper Spy Ring consisted of several key members, including Abraham Woodhull, codename Samuel Culper Sr., Caleb Brewster, and Anna Strong, who used a complex system of codes, dead drops, and invisible ink to convey information. One of their most notable achievements was uncovering British plans to ambush French troops arriving to support the American cause, which allowed Washington to prepare and counter the attack. The ring's intelligence also revealed Benedict Arnold's betrayal and his plot to surrender West Point to the British. This critical information enabled Washington to thwart Arnold's plans, though Arnold himself escaped. The Culper Spy Ring's activities remained a well-guarded secret for many years, and it wasn't until the 20th century that their contributions were fully recognized. Their efforts exemplify the importance of espionage and intelligence in warfare, and their legacy is honored as a pivotal factor in the success of the American Revolution. The discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb in 1922 by British archaeologist Howard Carter and his financial backer, Lord Carnarvon, was a momentous event in Egyptology. The tomb, located in the Valley of the Kings, was remarkably intact and filled with a wealth of artifacts, offering unprecedented insights into ancient Egyptian culture. Shortly after the tomb's opening, Lord Carnarvon died from an infected mosquito bite, fueling rumors of a curse on those who disturbed the pharaoh's resting place. Over the next few years, several individuals connected to the tomb's discovery also died under mysterious or unusual circumstances, furthering the belief in the curse of the pharaohs. These included Carter's secretary, Richard Bethel, and Egyptologist Arthur Mace. However, many experts dismiss the idea of a curse, citing natural causes for the deaths and pointing out that many others involved in the excavation lived long lives, including Howard Carter himself, who died in 1939 at the age of 64. The curse likely gained traction due to a combination of media sensationalism and the era's fascination with the occult. The notion of the curse continues to capture the public imagination, contributing to the enduring mystique of ancient Egypt and its enigmatic pharaohs. The Sea Peoples remain one of history's most enduring mysteries. Appearing suddenly in the Late Bronze Age around 1200 BCE, these enigmatic invaders wreaked havoc across the Mediterranean, contributing to the collapse of several ancient civilizations. The origins of the Sea Peoples are shrouded in mystery. Some theories suggest they were displaced refugees from the Aegean, Anatolia, or the Western Mediterranean, driven by climatic changes, economic turmoil, or internal conflicts. Their sudden and devastating attacks on established powers, including the Hittites, Mycenaeans, and Egyptians, left a trail of destruction in their wake. One of the most detailed accounts comes from the Egyptian pharaoh Ramesses III, who fought a series of brutal battles against them. In inscriptions at Medinet Habu, Ramesses describes the Sea Peoples as a confederation of different tribes, including the Peliset, possibly Philistines, Jekka and Shurden, who came by land and sea. Despite their fearsome reputation, much about the Sea Peoples remains unknown. Their precise origins, motivations, and ultimate fate continue to intrigue historians and archaeologists alike. The mystery of the Sea Peoples highlights the fragility of ancient civilizations and the profound impact of migration and warfare on the course of history. One of France's greatest historical mysteries is the tale of the man in the Iron Mask, a prisoner held during the reign of King Louis XIV. His true identity remains unknown, and the secrecy surrounding his imprisonment has sparked countless theories and legends. The mysterious prisoner was held in various French prisons, including the Bastille and the fortress of Pignerol. The man's face was concealed by a mask, initially believed to be iron, but later thought to be made of velvet, designed to keep his identity a secret from even the guards. Speculations about his identity are numerous. Some believe he was a disgraced nobleman, while others think he was an illegitimate brother of King Louis, possibly a twin. This theory was popularized by Alexandre Dumas in his novel The Vicomte de Bragelonne, where the prisoner is portrayed as the king's twin brother, locked away to prevent a challenge to the throne. Historical records reveal that the prisoner was treated relatively well. He had decent living conditions, and his identity was closely guarded, suggesting he was of significant importance. Despite numerous theories, the true identity of the man in the Iron Mask remains one of history's unsolved mysteries. The lack of definitive records and the secrecy maintained by the French authorities ensure that this enigma continues to captivate historians and enthusiasts alike. In 1587, a group of 115 English settlers, led by John White, landed on Roanoke Island off the coast of present-day North Carolina. This colony, financed by Sir Walter Raleigh, was England's second attempt to establish a permanent settlement in North America. The settlers faced numerous hardships, including food shortages and tensions with local Native American tribes. In August 1587, shortly after the birth of his granddaughter Virginia Dare, the first English child born in the New World, John White returned to England for supplies. However, due to the Anglo-Spanish War, he was unable to return to Roanoke for 3 years. When he finally arrived in 1590, he found the colony deserted. The only clue to the settlers' fate was the word Croatoan carved into a post and Pharaoh carved into a tree. White believed this indicated they had moved to Croatoan Island, but he was unable to search further due to bad weather and dwindling supplies. Various theories have been proposed about the fate of the Roanoke colonists, including assimilation with local tribes, death by disease or starvation, or relocation to another area. Despite extensive archaeological efforts, no conclusive evidence has been found, leaving the fate of the lost colony one of America's oldest unsolved mysteries. In July 1518, the streets of Strasbourg, then part of the Holy Roman Empire, witnessed a bizarre and tragic event known as the Dancing Plague. It all began with a woman named Frau Trophea, who stepped into the street and began to dance fervently. Within days, dozens of others joined her, dancing uncontrollably. This inexplicable mania soon affected hundreds. The dancers seemed unable to stop, moving frantically day and night. Many danced until they collapsed from exhaustion, and some even died from strokes and heart attacks. The local authorities, thinking this was a natural disease, encouraged more dancing by providing musicians and spaces, hoping the dancers would eventually recover. Instead, the situation worsened. Historians have proposed various theories for this phenomenon. Some believe it was a case of mass hysteria, possibly triggered by extreme stress and hardships of the time. Others suggest it might have been caused by ergot poisoning, a hallucinogenic mold that grows on damp rye and can induce severe physical and psychological symptoms. Despite the numerous theories, the true cause of the dancing plague remains unknown. What we do know is that by September, the strange affliction began to subside, leaving a trail of bewilderment and sorrow. The dancing plague of 1518 remains one of history's most peculiar and tragic mysteries. Its story is a haunting reminder of how little we sometimes understand about the human mind and body.